Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your boys Motion with Sports, Shows and Hands. You know the duo already, do you know what I mean? But we got another episode for you guys of Rival Brothers. I believe this is episode 5. And again, just quickly, in Rival Brothers, we talk about everything Manchester United and Chelsea. And then we preview the up-and-coming Premier League fixtures and results in it. Hans, what you saying, my boy? You all good?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I mean, it's been a busy week. Chelsea have been getting smacked left, right, and center. But we're here to talk about our latest news for both clubs. And yeah, how you feeling though?
Broski, I'm all good, man. I'm ready to go straight into this one. Obviously, United play first game. Do you know what I mean? And it ain't going to be easy. But we're going to talk about it, man. Make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You get me?
For sure, man. Listen, no better place to start today's episode, and that's from Bruno Fernandes, chasing Henry's record with obviously Kevin De Bruyne tied with it, which is the 20 assist mark. Shells, do you reckon he breaks it, he equals it? He's got a lot of games left.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
I think I predicted Manchester United to finish third. And I think if we're going to finish third, Bruno's going to have to get these.
Wait. When did you predict Bruno to finish third?
When did I pick Man United to finish third?
Yeah.
Since the last couple of weeks or so. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about all that stuff about Amrin's void to me, bro. I only can go off what I'm being introduced to right now. Do you know what I mean? I've been saying this. You get a decent manager in.
When you play games and you save it, man done the checkpoint. Man said, yo, I'm saving. I saved it here, bro. Crazy. Sorry, man.
You know them times, you die so much, bro. You die so much, and you finally reach that checkpoint. That's how I feel with Amrin and Carrick, bro. So listen, I can only go off what I've been saying over the last 7 weeks or so, and I've been saying finish top 3 in it.
Yeah.
But I think Bruno will get it, man. If that's the case, if Man United continue into this vein of form, it all comes from Bruno, right? Bruno is the catalyst. Do you know what I'm saying? He is the makeup of this team. The team is pretty much built around him, and he's United's enigma. He's our talisman, in it. So I think it will be close, but I think he may just get the 21. 21 like United are chasing next season.
Oh my God, give it a rest, man. But no, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's looking possible. It's actually looking possible. It's scary. To be fair, and listen, just to give a bit of context, because a lot of people have been saying it's not out of play and stuff and whatnot, blah blah. So Bruno's obviously got 16 assists currently, with 7 out of play assists, which is quite interesting.
Can I just say the Premier League it should have been 8. Like, one of them was a corner where the corner's done. Then he's taken another and he's put it in, and Maguire scored the Liverpool goal. They've tried to consider that as a set piece, but fair enough. But yeah, go on, because I've got a lot to say on this. Carry on, my bad.
No, for sure. So obviously Henry got this is actually crazy, by the way. But then again, why would he take corners and stuff? But yeah, he's 20 assists was out of play. Kevin De Bruyne's 20 assists, 17 open play. Sorry, Ozil 14 out of 19. Salah 18 out of 18, which is impressive. Frank Lampard 18 out of 16 open play. Kevin De Bruyne again 8-12. Fabregas 18-11. Fabregas again 17-10. Kevin De Bruyne 16-15, 16-14, and Eric Cantona was 16-14. And then Bruno Fernandes at the bottom. But
let me address this first of all, innit? So first of all, if you look at the Bruno's open play chances created this season, he leads that in the league, and not only the league, in world football. So he's above Lamine Yamal, he's above Elise, he's above Diaz, he's above Mbappe, he's above Yildiz. He leads that. Second of all, most big chances created in the Prem this season is also Bruno Fernandes with 19, and then Cherki's got 12. By the way, the next assist leader in the Premier League that's currently right now is Ryan Cherki, and he's only got 8. All of them are in open play. Cool. So if you take away the assists anyway in set pieces, he still leads the league. Then, also on that point, since when did we now value set pieces like their penalties, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Man are talking like Bruno stepping up to the penalty spot and banging it in. First of all, Manchester United has any team complained about Manchester United's corner tactics this season?
No, not necessarily.
No. So we're not wrestling goalkeepers. We're not pushing people out the way. We're not screening and all of this. And even if we have it sometimes, cool. It's not to the extent of other clubs. I don't even need to mention them. You know who they are. Do you get what I'm saying? So first of all, that's a myth. And then also, to go again, Bruno Fernandes has won us 18 points off his assists alone. 18. That's the most in ever of assists that's led to points. So all of this consensus, all of this talk and all of these rival tears, bro, it's coming from Arsenal, if I'm honest with you. It's like, because they know we're getting on Reece. Like, you can't have everything. Sometimes when a player's performing, you just have to give credit. Rival fan or not, bro.
You know what it is? My whole take is I feel like it was cute you did the most created chance from a player. They don't count as assists, my friend. So you can do that you can do that many more times. And if no one scores at the end of it.
Can you process what I've just said though? You just said about everyone's consensus is that Bruno don't assist in open play. That's his consensus. But yet he's still level. He's still level if you take away his set pieces with Turkey.
Understandable, but
in the league. And then also he's highest in the big chances created. He's highest in the chances created in the whole league and above every top 5 league. So I don't understand what the issue is.
I'm with you. I feel like set pieces probably take it away. And listen, as I said, yes, he's creating the most chances.
Why do they take him away?
No, I like his.
Can I say one more thing as well? You know Declan Rice. Declan Rice, yeah, has had 27 more corners than Bruno. I thought he's the best deliverer in the world. So if it's so easy, why don't Rice have the assist that Bruno has?
No, I'm with you. Listen, ultimately, my take is that.
Go on.
I'm gonna say it again. Have him creating chances. That's great. It looks great because you're able to bring it up, but they're not assists. At the end of the day, assists are when you're the last person to touch the ball and someone scores. So yes, it looks good on paper, but I feel like growing up, if you look at all our greatest players that we ever liked watching and stuff, I feel like they could make magic happen in open play, which is why there's this is just me. Which is why we love certain players. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Xavi, Iniesta, blah blah, all of those players that could take out a player and plus. And I don't feel like, I'm not saying that Bruno haven't got that, but I feel like where everyone's nitty gritty and everyone's nitpicking everything that everyone does. This is why they're saying it's all set pieces and it's all corners. But for me, an assist is an assist.
But this is what I'm saying. He still leads the Prem regardless without them. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you.
Just because he's done exceptional this season at set pieces doesn't mean you take away what he's done previously too. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bruno getting double figures assists is normal. It's every season it happens. So now just to say, just because he's got 16 assists, I keep saying it. If you take them away, these set pieces that people are now treating as penalties, set pieces assists all of a sudden has become a penalty because Bruno leads. So if you take it away, he still leads them.
Do you feel like sorry to cut you off, bro? Do you feel like Bruno is the most creative midfielder attacker in the league?
I think he's the most creative midfielder in the world, bro. In that position, I do. I genuinely do. And you want to talk about players like in set pieces and whatever? Like, what's all right? Cool. What is when Palmer scores a penny? Do you praise him?
Oh, 1000%.
So Bruno taking a corner and delivering an excellent delivery onto Casemiro's head. Well, I don't understand. Why should the credit be taken away then?
I'm with you, man. But this is what I'm saying. You say this now, but if Palmer to score a penny, you'd be like, oh, he didn't score a non-open. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't.
Oh, that's my point. No. Bruno's delivering a ball is nothing even compared to a penalty. So,
but what I'm saying to you is that for you, but this is the thing. You would still criticize Palmer for not scoring outside of the box or scoring an open play goal. So then you can't now try and say that we can't do this to Bruno because I've seen you do it to Palmer when he scores penalties, bro.
But that's my point. How are you comparing a set piece? How are you comparing a corner to a goal where you've got a free shot on goal from 12 yards? Bro, a corner's not guaranteed. I just told you, Declan Rice has took 27 more than Bruno Fernandes.
For sure.
And by the way, Bruno's only got 4 corner kick assists. He's got 4 from free kicks too. So
listen, Bruno.
Whatever way you want to put it, bro.
Bruno is technically gifted, but what I'm saying to you is that you see the same way you're saying, yo, I don't like the way that rival fans, are basically saying he's getting his assists from set pieces. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to criticize. You can't criticize Cole Palmer for scoring pennies because that's the same metric.
Because how is taking a corner the same as taking a penalty? Does a corner guarantee you a goal? What's the XG of a penalty?
A penny doesn't guarantee a goal either.
Bro, you have a literally 50% the XG of a penalty. I don't even know what it is. Someone can tell us in the comments. Compared to you have a free shot on goal. Is a corner a free shot? Is it a free delivery where you got Casemiro? You don't have that. You never have a free shot on goal.
But okay, now have you ever used the phrase when Declan Rice has been taking corners and scoring? Have you not said at this point it's looking like it's penalties? Have you not said that yourself? You've said that.
I've said that because I'm praising Arsenal. That doesn't mean it's me saying it's a penalty. I'm praising Arsenal for their corners, and I've been praising them this season. I've also said as well that Arsenal, when they're taking corners, everyone knows that they're fouling, they're roughing up the goalkeeper. They got about 15 players in the box. United are not doing this. No one's complained about United. No one's ever complained about United set pieces now. Only until Bruno Fernandes, who's like one of the most hated players in the Premier League. Facts, by the way. Now all of a sudden, people
and that comes from your fans too, bro. That comes from your fans too.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I feel like there's a large following on YouTube as well, 100% that have brought this agenda on him. I agree with that. I'm not disputing that. I've said this many single times. I'm not one of them. But all I'm saying is the way man are talking like a corner, which is only 4 assists out of 16, and then he's got 3 kicks on it, like it's a guaranteed goal. It's dead.
I feel like it's
due, bro.
I feel like it just speaks more volume on his technical abilities than his obviously the corners and that take play. Like it contributes, but I feel like he's just a technically gifted player, man. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? When Messi, Ronaldo, and all the greats are banging them penalties and people, it wasn't so much noise surrounding it. You know what I'm saying?
Corner to a penalty, bro.
No,
you just can't.
No. My whole point was that a lot of things get put into perspective now. It's like back in the day, if someone did have Bruno stats right now, I don't feel like it would have been an issue. But now we're in a stats era where it's like, how did he get his assists? Oh, how did he get his goals? But back in the day, no one cared about these things. But this is where the game's at right now, and you just got, you know what I mean?
You can't be shameless with this rival fans because again, you take away these so-called penalties that people are calling them now. He still leads. He's still
but that's what I'm saying. But you say that, but in Shraki's defense, he ain't played the same amount of games that Bruno has. So who knows?
His problem is that.
Okay.
Is that a Turkey problem and a Man City problem, or is that Bruno's fault? That's not Bruno's fault.
No, it's not. And it's not, but it's Bruno's, and it's not Bruno's fault that he's taking corners and set pieces. It adds to it. So yeah. So I mean, I couldn't care less, but just keep the same energy. That's my.
If Chelsea score a corner, which they've been doing this season, I've never mentioned, Chelsea scored a corner today. When Arsenal been scoring corners, yes, I got out the way they scored them, but I've also praised them. We can go back to streams. Penalties and corners are completely different. Completely. Well, I praise Palmer for putting the ball in the net, yes, but I'm not going to go and gas it up and because he scored a hat-trick and there's 2 of them are penalties. That's completely different. I'm not going to.
Joseph, you know you've done that before, bro.
I just said I'm not going to praise him for scoring 2 penalties. I'm not going to. That's like a mailman. You're praising a man for a postman for posting his Palmer's a great penalty taker. I know this.
You know what? It's that you saying this is gonna come back. You can't even.
It's not gonna come back. It's not gonna come back. Why would it come back? It's a penalty. I don't care. I don't care the way you score a goal. I'm just saying, again, stop comparing corners and penalties, bro. They're not even
There's-
remotely the same.
Shows, but
They're
are they both? Do they come under set pieces? Yes or no?
Yeah, they do. But are they the same thing?
No.
All right, cool. There you go then. That's all I
You
need
know what
to
I
know.
mean? But again, his partner in crime that who has been getting his assists from corners and set pieces, Casemiro.
Yeah.
We saying shows 1 more year at United, or would you take him, or that's not the case? You want fresh players in there.
Do you know what it is, yeah? For me, the Casemiro, I'd take him for 1 more year if he was a squad player. However, when a guy's on 350k a week, that is not a squad player to me. That means he's starting week in, week out. And we can't afford that, especially with how we're trying to structure things and how our wage structure is changing. We're trying to get rid of these high earners like we've seen with Rashford. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you've seen now with Casemiro. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, like you've seen now, we're trying to get rid of Mount to change this wage structure. Do you know what I mean? So yes, I would keep him if we could get him for, like, let's say 150k a week, as opposed to 350k. But I don't think that's realistic for Casemiro. And also now I feel like the writing's on the wall. Do you know what I mean? He's announced what he's announced. For him to go back on it, I just don't think it will happen. But I do think Manchester United will miss him dearly in terms of his experience. When I look at Manchester United's squad, outside of Bruno, Maguire, and Casemiro, I know Mazzari's in there, but I don't look at him and look for leadership. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Casemiro is definitely one of those guys in the dressing room, and we'll miss that, man. Do you know what I mean? You can't replace experience, bro. He's been there at the highest levels, whether that's Real Madrid, do you know what I'm saying? Champions League, year in, year out, winning it as well, playing with all those Galacticos that he played with. And then obviously he's got international experience as well, playing for Brazil almost over 100 times as well. So I definitely think we're going to miss his experience more than anything. But I think that would be the biggest factor with that. And also set pieces, like we've alluded to. This guy has got 7 goals this season, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's got more goals than certain man's attackers and certain my attackers too. Do you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
for sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult to keep him. But yeah, what do you think, bro?
I feel like there's a love-hate relationship with United fans. I feel like a lot of people are ripping him, including yourself, last season. But rightfully so. You feel like he wasn't worth it. But I feel like his qualities have shown under a different regime manager. He's looking a bit better, and he's got a better complementary player with Kobe Mainoo. So again, it works well. It's a good blend. But listen, there's been another Brazilian guy that's looking to take his place. You know what I'm saying? And that's Bruno Guimarães from Newcastle. What's your take? And do you feel like he shoots United? Now, quickly before you go, that's 2 different type of players because he doesn't sit. He's more of he could do a job there, but I feel like you might be wasting his talent.
He plays number 6 for Newcastle, though. He plays as the deepest midfielder for Newcastle. I know he's a box crusher in terms of he gets you goals in that, but so does Casemiro. People forget Casemiro does. If you watch Casemiro at Man United, he gets forward a lot. Kobe sits more than Cas.
Yeah, but I feel like Casemiro's goals he's more with his head. But couple. I'm talking even like last season as well.
I'm not talking about goals though. I'm just talking about. Casemiro has a lot of shots as well, like from open play and stuff.
He's got a good. Yeah, he's got a. Yeah, I know what you're saying. He's got a strike.
He's got an eye for goal, Casemiro. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Like he definitely is a 6, but even then, I think when you play a double pivot, you get license, bro. Sometimes Kobe will go, sometimes Cass will go. Do you know what I mean? It's more so the fact if you're playing a lone 6 in a 4-3-3, opposed to a double pivot. And Man United play with a double pivot because we have Bruno as a number 10. So I think just on the point of Ramirez, I hear what you're saying, but I think this is the type of player Man United need, if I'm honest with you, man. I think Bruno Guimarães is top. Do you know what I mean? I think what he's done since he's come to the Prem has been unbelievable in terms of his winning a League Cup for Newcastle. I always say when we talk about Newcastle midfield, we talk about him straight away. Do you get what I'm saying? He's a good conductor of the ball. He's press resistant. He loves a tackle as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got great leadership. He was the captain also at Newcastle, still is. I'm talking like we've already got him. So I think he's quality, man. He's got an eye for a goal, also like Casemiro, and he can break those lines, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a really good footballer, bro. The only thing I'll say is that a lot of people have been talking about his age, which is 29, but people are forgetting. Go on, sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's not even that old, bro.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be 29 when we buy him. But for me, that's 3-4 solid seasons, and you can. Hans, it says it all the time, bro. Let's look at Chelsea's module. You can buy all of these youngsters, like these men are not ready all the time. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good thing that we're buying a mixture of youth and ready-made. You saw our summer last season, bro. Cunha and Bournemouth, do you know what I'm saying? Certified.
You could definitely build on that.
Exactly. So we just got to follow that formula, and I think Bruno G will be one of them names because Manchester United need a lot of midfielders, bro. Outside of when Casemiro and Ugarte go, that leaves us with one midfielder, and that's Kobe Mainoo. So we need at least 3. Do you know what I mean? So Bruno Guimarães has to be one of them. I'll take that. I'll be happy if that's one of them. I'll be happy if it's Anderson, but I know he's close with City at the moment. I'll be happy if that's Tonali, but I'd prefer Bruno G over Tonali because I think he's better in possession. I think Tonali's more of a workhorse, which ain't a bad thing as well. We need PMP, but then I saw him against Barca's midfield and Broski. Yeah, it was a long day. But
it was a bit weak,
Yeah, I think even João Gomez, United have been on the list. I think United need to go get João Gomez too. I think that's a great rotational player that you could fit in there as well. Won't be a high wage, won't be a high fever with Wolves going down. Do you know what I'm saying? I know you're going to be a lot of competition with Prem teams, but I think that's a good rotational piece there as well. Because again, bro, Hans, you talked to me all season about it. We're 40 games, bro, this season. United are not going to be playing 40 games next season, innit? We need a squad. And right now, we're very lucky with that. We can afford to just play one team and one, literally the same. When you see Man United nowadays under Carrick, you know what you're getting. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what you're going to start. Maybe one change, and that's from the forward line. So, yeah, man.
100. Do you feel like Elliot Anderson is probably better than Bruno Guimarães?
I think Elliot Anderson is probably the best midfielder this summer available. I think what he's done at Nottingham Forest, I know he done his thing at Newcastle, but I feel like he's really, really turned into a top player. So I mean, his engine is crazy. I say Wharton is a mini Michael Carrick. Elliot Anderson reminds me of a bit of a Roy Keane. I'm not saying he's at that level yet. I'm just saying in terms of his playing style, box to box, great passer. Do you know what I'm saying? Not afraid of a challenge. And he's got an eye for goal, bro. So I think Anderson's top, man. And he's really press resistant as well. So, yeah, top player indeed. But then there's Wharton as well. Who do you prefer? Who do you think? Because I know Chelsea don't need midfielders at the moment, but
no, I think we do. I think we do.
Go on, who do you really?
Yeah, we definitely need midfielders. I mean, we're gonna speak about Chelsea, but Enzo Fernández wants to leave and stuff. But not even on that. But I just feel like with Elliot Anderson, I feel like with him, I feel like he's a bit more versatile. I feel like he can play a 6, he can play an 8, and all the attributes that you said. With Wharton, I feel he's a great complementary piece to Kobe Mainoo, because then Kobe Mainoo could be your Elliot Anderson or your Bruno G, because he's got a goal in him as well, and he's a bit more elegant out the foot. He's got twinkle feet. So I think it's building, innit? I feel like squad building is actually such an important project in football, period, innit? But I feel like Elliot Anderson has upside, younger, English. Everyone loves the English player in their team. Let's not even lie, bro. Yeah. Having the best English players in your team it's a good feeling, because then when it comes to international, my player, it's good as a fan. So
it's weird like supporting rival players, bro. I can't lie. It's still weird for man. Do you get it? So I mean, agree. Bro, if you want your the top English players at your team.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It just feels great, bro. It just feels like we're doing something right in the league. You know what I'm saying?
And you make a great point, because United used to have so many players in that. That was Fergie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We've always had the best English players. Look at United now. We don't even have who is it? Cobby's not in there.
And you know
what? Not in there. Shaw's not in there.
And that breeds cohesion. That breeds, like, when you got the best players from your club and international, bro. More reps, more chemistry, bro. And that's why United was able to like dominate for so many years and stuff, because it was that this, you know what I'm saying? These things play hand in hand, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, we can be here all day talking about it, man. But interesting. Obviously, you spoke about Tonali as well, good player as well. But all in all, really exciting times for United. We're not going to speak about Carrick. I mean, we can touch on Carrick, but I feel like we've spoken a lot about his form lately and stuff. And again, the number one question for me that I want to ask you, my bro, is he the right man for the job full term?
Again, man, this question I get a lot, but for me, you just have to wait to end of the season, bro. Do you know what I mean? End of the season, like, yeah, it's all sweet and rosy right now, but you know how football is. Things can change. We got Bournemouth under the lights, which we're going to touch on against tomorrow, which is going to be a difficult game. They've not lost in 10, sorry. Away game, do you know what I'm saying? So listen, man, Carrick's been doing an outstanding job. People forget this is the interim manager. Forget the style of play. Interim manager needs to come in and get results. He's done that. He's got 7 wins out of 9. He's got 1 draw, 1 loss. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, as of now, yes, he's the right man. Carry this on to the end of the season, bro. I think if we get top 4 and all of that, he's pretty much got to stay unless you got a chance of getting an Enrique. But that doesn't look likely, innit? So
no, for sure.
Man.
And let's talk about it, man. You mentioned it there again, Bournemouth. By the time this video drops, it will be this evening, it will be today. If that makes sense. And yeah, what's your honest opinion? What's your prediction?
Yeah.
Who do you want to start? Let's talk about it, man. How are you feeling going into this game?
I'm not gonna lie, this game.
Hey, your chest, my brother, your chest. Stop moving this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite.
I can see it, my boy.
Worried.
I think we could.
Wouldn't say worried for this game, but I understand, innit, the magnitude of playing on a Friday night under the lights. Bournemouth are going to be up for it. But listen, United have got a job to do. We've got an objective, bro. Regardless of what I've said, United need to go out there and get a result. Do you know what I mean? We are chasing top 4, top 3, whatever it is, Champions League football, and that's what we got to do. We just got to take it game by game. It's not going to be an easy game. They got great players in there. They've lost Semenyo, but they've got the new brother Ryan, who's just been called into Brazil squad. He's a danger man. Luke Shaw's going to have a great game going up against him. They got Krupi Junior, who's an outstanding talent from France. They got Evan Nilsson, who likes to drop in deep, link play. Do you know what I'm saying? They got workers with Christie and Adam Scott as well, who's a great.
Yeah, bro. You know what's funny? He's one I've watched. I don't know, weirdly enough, I've just watched a lot of Bournemouth games. And I'm gonna definitely tune in to that game as well. Alex Scott, me personally, bro. If you're talking about young English midfielders, bro, he's there. He is there. Shows if you want a lesser version of Elliot Anderson per se or whatever, he's your guy, bro. And you know what's mad? I'll definitely want him at Chelsea, and I feel like if you can't spend big on Elliot Anderson, bro, he's a guy that everyone should consider, bro. He's a great young player, bro. So it's because again, not for that, I had him on my FBL team, bro. Listen, he was doing bits, but yeah. So no, it's gonna be a huge game. I just say United need to go there and do a job. I've got them United to win 2-1, just because they're in good form. Yeah, but it's gonna be scrappy, bro. It's gonna be scrappy. But it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Who do you want to start, my bro? Do you go with the same lineup? Is that Sesko's?
I think you know what it is with this whole thing. It's just like I think you just have to go with the same lineup, bro. I'm gonna be real. I think Mbeumo hasn't been great, bro. He's been horrible.
Because I was about to bring it. Yeah.
He's been horrible. I can't lie, but sometimes you just got to have him in there for his defensive work. It sounds crazy. Because you spent 65
minutes. We're not having that.
But you have to. Sometimes with I always say different games call for a different profile. If this was home at Old Trafford, I'd say, go and start Sesko. But listen, man, I think Mbeumo needs to start. I think he's still, regardless of his form, he's United's still most dangerous player in terms of scoring a goal. And I think we need to get him back in form anyway. So for me, I'd play him for 60 again and then put on Sesko. It seems to be working, bro. Do you know
Are you
what I
not
mean?
worried? Are you not worried the way Brian and Bournemouth is performing, or it's just you don't really? As long as you win, you don't really care.
Of course, there's a worry because you spend a lot of money on him, but then also I kind of know what the kind of player he is now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like for Brentford, yeah, we tuned in, we watched him, but like now I'm watching him week in, week out. Like, he's of that Salah ilk. Do you know what I'm saying? He's gonna sometimes cover up stinkers with goals or assists. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me and Bournemouth, he's still very dangerous, but I just need to see a bit more directness from him. But I'd definitely go with this, probably the same team, man, just because I feel like that's the team that's been getting the most results. It seems we're a bit more compact. And yeah, there's no harm if you play Sesko instead of Mbeumo, but I know for a fact if Sesko's starting, that probably means Ahmad dropping to the bench. And I think you need Ahmad for this game because, yes, I know Ahmad hasn't had if you look on his stats, which a lot of people will do, and be like, oh my gosh, Ahmad ain't done this and that. But bro, I'm going to be real. Sometimes he just allows Manchester United to play better football because his level of technical ability is better than what we have. He's better than Mbeumo in terms of his technical ability.
Just keeping the ball. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We keep the ball better, and that means we can sustain attacks better. His touch is better than Mbeumo. I don't know what's happened to Mbeumo's touch, bro.
But we do with Ahmed, we need output, bro. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? All of this. Yeah, he needs to impact games.
I agree. I agree with you. But you see what I'm really not fussed about output this right now. And if someone else is stepping up, and Cunha stepped up since he's come back from injury, he's been outstanding in terms of. I'm not talking about goals. Just watch his all-round game. He's adapting now to playing left. I was worried at first, thinking, brother, how are you not been able to play on the left? Michael Carrick spoke to him. He's doing more touchline stuff. Sesko stepped up in his absence. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruno stepped up as well. So, yes, we definitely need more in terms of Ahmad's output. I agree. Player of that quality and ability, you should be scoring and assisting way more. But it just hasn't happened this season. But for me, again, just in terms of his technical ability and his ability to keep the ball and remain calm under pressure, because there's going to be a lot of press from Bournemouth. They're great press inside. They're high energy, high octane brand of football that Areola plays over there, especially at home. So, listen, man, we got to be up for it. But I'm with you. I think Manchester United squeeze a result and we get a 2-1 victory.
For sure, man. I mean, that was the next question, but you answered it, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it from us. And yeah, man. Yeah, in terms of United, anyways, you know what I'm saying? We're still here.
Facts. Let's touch on Chelsea, innit? Because obviously a very, very difficult week for you, man. Losing to Newcastle at home, and then obviously the PSG tie, 3-0 at home, 8-2 overall. It's been a horrible week for Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? The fans, civil war and that. I see protests to Blueco and your ownership. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a lot that's gone wrong, man. Reece James injured. Chalobah injured out for 6 weeks as well. Reece James got another hamstring, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We always talk about how good he is in terms of his quality, being the best right back and so. But, bro, we always say the best ability is availability.
No, for sure, man.
So what's your take on that? Or do you think you're going to miss Reece James and Chalobah moving forward? Because you called for Saar. Sometimes these managers... You know what I mean? You call it
yeah, and he hasn't impressed Saar coming back. Like, he's had a few cameos, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's a bit of stage trap, but he hasn't adapted. And it's funny because they were like, yeah, he's gonna come play for Chelsea to add quality, and he hasn't really done that. But ultimately, this starts from the summer. Now you got two players that are two of the most experienced players in the squad and at the back being injured right now. And then you look and you go, all right, cool. Who's next up? You got Achimpong, you got Saar, you got Hato, you got Tosin, you got Badesho. That's a disaster before a ball's even being kicked. But this is the recruitment that Chelsea have been doing. So now it's like, brother, we're basically snookered, bro. But Chalobah wasn't the greatest, but broski, he's out now. So it's that, what do you do now? Yes, we got for Fafana, but Fafana lately, ain't been great either. He has not
What
been
did you
great.
see him like kind of like laughing on the bench when like I don't know, obviously we don't know the context or whatever. But it's like, bro, you're down, bro. Do you know what I mean? These just don't make it a story. Did you see that, or do you not care about
No,
it?
no, I didn't even see it. All jokes aside, I didn't really see it. But you know what, man? I think that's how some people deal with defeats or in the moment, man. You want to erase a result like that from your memory as soon as possible, bro. So yeah. But no, I hear what you're saying. When the camera catches it, it's not the best look. But I mean, again, context matters. You don't know why he was laughing, innit? But if you get caught, it always looks bad, man. Do you know what I mean? But the injury crisis for Chelsea right now is peak. I mean, Jorgensen was in the side, and then all of a sudden he's got a groin injury. But as long as he doesn't play, I couldn't care less if he's injured. Do you know what I'm saying? Speedy recovery on that note, though. But yeah, man, it's not looking good. Again, when you ain't got protection from Caicedo and Fofana, no, sorry, Enzo Fernandez or Andre Santos, no protection, and you're digging deep into your backup centre halves, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. So
Why is there no protection? Is that player issue? Because we say, listen, we
it's
both rate Caicedo highly. You think he's the best in the league in terms of his. Is it a player issue or is it a structure issue that's being informed by Liam Rosenior?
you know what shows, bro. I've always said it, bro. Caicedo for me personally, bro. His best work is at 8. I've said it. He's a havoc when he's pressing, because he's good on that. I won't say he's the biggest like dribbler, but I feel like on the ball he's really good. So I feel like if you relieve him from his duty, he can always be effective. And I like him when he's up and
But
down because
don't you
that's when he.
miss out then his ability to break down to win back the ball? I know you can win back the ball high, 100%, but I'm just
And
saying in
that's how
terms
you, yeah.
I'm just saying in terms of like the protection in front of the back four. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's what
You
he's
know
there
what?
for, right?
Yeah, and you know what's the funniest thing? I feel like how you want to look at it. I mean, we had at a point in time we had Jorginho, and he wasn't the most mobile or physical, but he done a good job there. The only team that really exposed us that time was Tottenham at Wembley, bro. We got blitzed, and they literally targeted him. But I feel like bro. Listen. You talk about Vitinha for PSG, bro, playing DM. You know what I'm saying? It depends, and this is why it can't just be a player thing. It's instructions, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can honestly say, broski, I don't want you to move, and you're literally gonna be sat in front of the back four. It's, you know what I'm saying? But if you got brother, shows it, deep it. Now, if you saw the goal that Newcastle scored against us last weekend, yeah, you would
Yeah.
definitely know that, broski, that's a low-key positional instruction, organization, and a player issue. It's a lot because when you have a collapse in defense like that, bro, it's not one person's fault, bro. Where the hell is my centre halves, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like at your home ground, you got a hole in your defense. Someone's bugging, bro, and I feel like it starts on the top. Everything starts from Liam Rosenior, bro, and I feel like what Liam Rosenior has done, but now he's getting caught out. Yeah, is that he came in really attacking. But brother, if you can't keep it the ball at the net, bro, you're basically chasing games. You know what I mean? And that's what's ultimately what's hitting us on the back of the head, bro. You know what I mean? Lack of organization. And I feel like, again, as I said last night on stream, is that organization, structure, it's two different things meshed into, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's about both of those things working hand in hand, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I said it yesterday or the other day. I was like, Enzo Maresca done a really good job of Chelsea not being exposed. He knew the type of players that he had, and we was never this exposed. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we did get caught cold, but we was never this exposed. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I hear you still. So do you think Chelsea are gonna be alright coping with these absences then?
All right.
Because we're
It's,
gonna
that's
we're gonna touch
that's
on top four. When I say that, are you still gonna? Do you reckon you can still get this over the line? With Reece James being injured, I think he's your best player in my opinion.
mm, you know what? Ultimately, I would say that we got Fafana, which is one half. If both of them were injured, then it's that damn. But then it's only about picking the right person to play. And you know what? If I had to pick out of the bunch, I'm gonna just go straight with Josh Achimpong, bro. Yes, the last time I asked for this brother to start, bro, he let me down. But I'm not too keen on playing Saar. I'm so sorry, bro. Not right now. Not right now. And I feel like um it's never a bad idea to switch up things. But then again, Liam Rosenior has learned firsthand that, brother, this decisions that you make, there's repercussions to it. He tried to do the whole keeper switching thing, got hit the back of his head. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you looked what Saar done the other day against PSG. Wasn't convincing. Do I really want to play him against a physical dominant? Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what I mean? So I'll say just Achimpong. There's no way Tosin to come with sliders, bro. Yeah, no boots, just sliders and sit on the bench, bro. You get me? And then Badiashile, same thing, sliders, bro. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't touch grass. That's what I'm saying, bro. So Achimpong and Saar, that's the only two. Am I confident with them two? With better protection, something can happen. And you know what? People are speaking about Gusto not being that great. And then even if we played Hatfield the other day at centre back, and it's a bit. Listen, shows, man. It's tough. It's tough. I'm not there in the ground and see what these men are doing, innit?
This is 2 billion. It's what 2 billion gets you, people.
That's what they're telling you. This is propaganda, bro. Definitely lies, bro. And I always say it, bro. Money don't bring you success, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's not lies. It's not lies. It's true. It's just like what you said. Just because you spend big doesn't mean you gonna be big. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're gonna get the right players like Man United.
Nah. And that's what's strange because I even see something.
Go on, sorry.
I see something. No, I see something the other day. Like again, like Olise's situation in 2023, I think was like. I know it was a wage issue, for sure, because he was asking for mad bread, but it's funny how someone that could be valued at this price, you go, rah, that's mad. I'm a bit 50-50 on the price. Again, same with Jamie Jacquet. You're and Arin, and that fits into the whole transfer market build, whatever, 50 million, whatnot, but you are pushing against it, bro. So I think player value is also important in terms of like who you want to recruit and get in and stuff. But bro, Chelsea's model it's we are gonna be in trouble for so long. Reason being is because if you got a wage structure, there's only so much a pool of players or manager you can recruit. Because if we're saying 150 is the cap for someone that's 18, let's just say to 24, there's only so much increments you can do before the player goes, all right, cool. Like all this incentive stuff, yeah, it works, but broski, like that works for young players, and this is why Chelsea are in this rut. Because you couldn't give a 26-7-year-old a wage structure, bro. I'm proven, give me the money, I'll do the rest, bro. And that's what Chelsea's model was. Ready-made. Ready-made, yeah. We're ready to dig in. Let's go now. You're buying, bro.
All right, so on that point, with the how your wage structure is, your module at the moment, obviously we spoke about Enzo Fernández possibly leaving. Do you think if Enzo Fernández leave, this will create a domino effect for the top Chelsea players in general?
Shows, I said it in my match action the other day, bro. I said, if every top player wants to leave, bro, I hear it, bro. Like, who's on wasting their career at Chelsea right now, bro? It's unstable. It's like anything. Anything that's unstable, bro, you're pretty likely to stay away from it. That's relationships, that's friendships, that's business, bro. No one wants to be stable, bro. And when you're saying, okay, headed this season shows this objective is top 4 and probably semi-finals or Champions League or whatnot or blah blah, and it's not gonna get, brother. Guys have been at Chelsea for 4 years, 4 different managers. Guys have been at Chelsea for 3 years, 3 different managers. Brother, are you joking me? I'm not on it, and I'm not running away from the grind, bro. But if I'm in a club in an establishment, and it's so wishy-washy, bro. But bro, you know, environment plays a big part. Yeah, we can all talk about, but that's like anything, bro. If I was to go work, whatnot, and the environment is dead, bro, I feel like my performance would be rubbish. So that plays a big part. So if Enzo Fernández wants to cut, I feel like the only issue that people have with him saying that is just we got smoked, and it's like really
timing's everything, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? But when your head's hot, bro, and you've seen this play out many times, you're gonna be frustrated, bro, and sometimes you're gonna forget where you're at in it, and that's what happened to him, bro.
I think as a captain of a club, there's just, like I said, bro, you got to assert, whether you're angry or not, this is why you're the captain. Do you know
But this is
I
what
mean?
I'm saying. But you coming from me, bro. Roy Keane was a hothead, bro. You're still a skipper, bro. It works. So, and he will come out press conference on the next thing, bro.
Yeah, but it's not. I think there's a fine line between coming out, cool. If that's your personality, no problem. I'm talking about the context of what he said. So I'm saying if you've just crashed out and you crashed out, fair enough. But for me, if I've just crashed out, you've lost 8-2 on aggregate, and you're talking about, I don't know about my future, brother. You are part of the team that lost 8-2.
Let me tell you something.
It's so easy to.
For sure. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. How did we get Enzo Fernández, bro? How did we get him?
He spent 100 and something million on him.
No, I'm talking about the situation, bro. He was playing for Benfica.
Pulled him out of Benfica.
And he was saying, yo, kissing the badge and whatnot, blah, blah. This is who my man is, bro. You don't know what you're going to do with him. This is the same brother that we bought.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? That's that getting with a cheater. What? That's on your accord, bro. That's his track record, bro. I love Enzo Fernández, bro. I love him. But let's not forget the type of person he is, bro. You know what I'm saying? A spade's a spade, bro. Look how you got him. The best way, that's the same way you're going to lose him as well, you know? Don't forget that, bro. So, yeah, but that's my take on it, bro. Honestly speaking, bro.
I hear that still. I hear that. All right, then. So, based on what we've spoken about, let's talk about Liam Rosenior and his future. What can he do now to change the poor run of form that you guys are under? Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like when he first come in, there was stuff that you was very happy about. He was on a good run of form, apart from the 2 losses against Arsenal. Now all of a sudden you started.
Seems like a long way. Yeah.
Seems a long way ago, innit? Like that Arsenal stuff seems a long way ago. Obviously, it's been Leeds, it's been Burnley. You get your result, you're thinking, yo, some momentum. You beat Aston Villa 4-1 away. Then again, Newcastle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Where does Liam Rosenior go from here?
First and foremost, bro, he needs to get rid of a piece of paper. Everyone take a piece of paper away from him. We don't want to see no paper around my man and pens, bro. Use your words. You get me? They're mocking you. Stay away from pens and paper, bro. Yeah? That's number one.
I think there's nothing wrong with pen and paper, yeah. But when you're sending a message at 8-2, like, brother, you know, like put the fries in the bag. Just stand there and like, stop trying to look like you're doing something, bro.
Thank you. Stop clock watching, bro. Stop acting for these cameras, bro. And I said it the other day. When you love talking, the English media is so good at shows. You said listen, talk.
And you know what they're good at as well? Like, I'm sure there's stuff where he hasn't even said it in that context, but because he said it, they'll just use that line, and that's the context all of a sudden. You get what I'm saying? Follow me.
Listen, they're talking about respect the ball, right? Because that's who was respect the ball. Now they're using it against him. You know that? You see with me, in all honesty, I feel like outside looking in, bro, I feel like it's a good look. It shows a bit of unity, blah, blah. When you start getting clowned and then the results and everyone saying, look at what they're doing, blah, blah, and then the referee wants to win, it's all a shit show. Someone even said on Twitter the other day, like last week, my man said it's not his idea, it's the player's idea. They said, bro, as soon as my man leaves, bro, they're going to go back to normal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen. All jokes aside.
What does Liam Rosenior need to do then to stay?
No. Sorry. No. I think it's funny, man, because again, Chelsea right now, they're deep into that battle era. Hey, shows you're safe, man. You're safe. You got a year in this thing, bro. Because Chelsea have played this card many times. Graham Potter, Poch, Tuchel, Enzo Maresca. They even gave Enzo Maresca a short brother. Times of the essence. What man needs to really do, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, defo get to the FA Cup final. You know what I mean? And finish in the Champions League spots and then call it a day. Pack your bags. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Hans, if he does all of that, he's staying.
Listen, he probably does stay. But I feel like, is he really the right man to lead us forward, bro? And that's what you gotta really ask yourself, bro. That's where it really comes down to, man. I love the guy. He looks like, and I'm not really the type to bash a manager and whatnot, blah blah. But broski, it's when I seen a manager,
I feel like you gave him a fair.
100%. I'm like it's like anything, innit? I'm always gonna back the house. I'm always gonna back home. That's just me. Do you know what I mean? But when you start doing some funny stuff, I'm gonna call you up, bro. Not because I backed you, just because cool. You know what? I gotta speak about certain things, bro. And that's how I operate, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really operate out of like emotion too times. I always look at the bigger picture. I was happy, like cool. Bearing in mind, Enzo Maresca had a bad patch, but he was actually losing games. It was terrible. So we need a new, fresh face, voice. But when your voice don't hold weight anymore, bro, then when I'm looking at you like, broski, I don't think you're him, you know. And when the dressing room start turning on you, bro, because
Do you think? I
results
don't
is.
think it's at that point though yet. Do you think it's at that point where the players will start to turn on Liam Rosenior?
I just feel like footballing.
That's dangerous territory, you know.
No, I feel like football. Listen, you got to understand, bro. Man was talking about AJ men and all that stuff, bro. Football players have got one of the biggest egos in the world, bro, or athletes in general, bro. You got to really come in and simmer these guys down, bro. But when you're losing, bro, their egos and bro, I'm probably on more bread than you. I probably, bro, it's challenging, bro. It's challenging, bro. And this is why credential and CV plays a big part. I don't think they're telling them as of yet. But best believe, bro, these results ain't going our way. And you're talking about giving paper, bro. Yeah.
Okay, last question on Liam Rosenior and your top four hopes then, yeah. Are you confident in his ability to turn this around? Because you've said even now Chelsea are going to get top 5 or top 4, whatever it is, Champions League football, right? So that means you are confident in his ability to turn it around. Or are you
No.
confident in your squad?
Right. There we go. I'm confident in more of my players than Liam Rosenior. And that's literally simple as that. That's where my confidence comes from. You don't have Caicedo, Enzo Fernández. You can't say Reece James. He's that. Cole Palmer. And I say João Pedro. Those guys, yeah, I feel like they could do it. But it takes a lot. It takes a team effort to really like hone in and bring out everyone's best ability. And I can't like scrap the whole Palmer on the right. Hey, Enzo Fernandez, my broski, I love you, bro.
So where does Andre Santos play then? Does he go to the back to the bench?
Back to the bench, bro. When someone gets tired, bro, bring him in. I can't lie. Right now, you got to understand, goals always affects players differently. We've seen it with the best of players. When you start getting goals, you have a knack for it. It takes away what you was actually good at, passing the ball, spraying the ball. I like that. Enzo Fernandez can do that all day long. I'd comment what game it was, but I think it was the Aston Villa game. He ran the whole show. You know what I mean? And I feel like Enzo Fernandez and Castro, that's a good partnership. It's really good. I remember we done a segment last year talking about are they the best duo? Because they're solid, they're solid too. So I feel like get them two, yeah, Palmer in the middle, yeah, because that's what ultimately Palmer done his best work. And
What
get
about the wings now,
Esteban.
though? The wings. Esteban's back, right?
Hey, listen, Esteban has to play every single game in the first team. I can't lie to you. Then it's Neto, bro. That's it. That's it. If he's fit, do it. But even me, what I'm saying right now, bro, play Garnacho and Neto. Play them. And you know what's the only thing? I'm not even high on Gittins like that, but I feel like Gittins probably
Gittins is
messed up.
injured right now, though.
No, I think he's back, shows,
Nah, he's not. He's out. I checked. Gittins is out.
Cool. I saw otherwise, but he could be touching. But I think ultimately, I feel like him being out probably, yeah, because then it would have just been Neto and Esteval on the right, and then it would have been them two fighting out for the left spot. But then,
would you not play if Esteval was back? Would you not play Esteval and Neto on the left?
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I don't think Esteval can start. So can we just have Garnacho and Neto early? I don't care. Just get these guys on. Now it's just about because pace impacts. Just get these man on, bro. That's like, bro. You know what I mean? That's
Fair
what I
enough,
really
bro.
got to say.
Let's talk about the game then, innit? You guys travel to Everton. I think it's Dickerson partner, not Goodison. This ain't gonna be an easy game, definitely. But yeah, what's your take on this game? What's your lineup prediction?
I think, as I said, man, Robert Sanchez in goal, Gusto, Fafana, Achimpong, Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Palmer behind the striker, João Pedro up front, and obviously, yeah, Garnacho on the left, Net on the right. I think that's enough to take away the 3 points. because I definitely feel like pace is what's gonna definitely hurt Everton, bro. All that slow stuff on Palm on the right, bro. They'll get back. You saw how Arsenal are the best team in the league. You see how long they took them to break them down away from home. They're at home. They're the home. Like, it's gonna be tough, but I
You know what?
think
They're worse at home though.
I know,
Everton
but you know what it is.
I think
They
they've got
got
the third best away record, but their home record is terrible. And that's because at home, the onus is on them. Do you know what I'm
it's
saying?
like
You
anything.
can't
Yeah,
sit back all game at home because the crowd's just going to eat you up. Do you know what I'm
no,
saying?
100%,
And this is
man.
why they failed at home, especially I speak to I got an Everton fan that I speak to who was at the game at the Emirates. But yeah, this is why he was basically saying, and it does make sense why they've got a poor home record and a great away record. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
But that
we're in
suits
the
show.
we're in the same boat in terms of like, yeah, we're in the same boat in terms of like playing good away and playing bad at home. It's a bit weird. It's a bit funny because again, as you said, the onus is on you. So then yeah, I feel like it could be a even game. Everyone are gonna be stubborn, but I feel like when you got someone like Druby Hall that's just gonna has a knack, and then you got to do with die, bro. Top player, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want him to go to another level. I know that he's definitely got that in his game. Then you got
I think Njai is really good, but a lot. I know we need a left winger. I don't want Njai next season. If I'm honest with you, it's not because I don't think he's a great player. I just
I
feel
think
like
it's just similar to. I think it's just similar to Bournemouth. To be fair, like that's just not rocket
nah.
science.
I think he's more similar to Cunha than in Bournemouth. I think Njai is better. His phase of play is way better than in Bournemouth's. I think Mbeumo is more of a bagsman. I don't see Njai as a bagman at all.
I think and that is a bagsman. Reason being is because he can play across the front three, and I just also feel like it's the setup, innit? It's like Lookman, right? Like Lookman's a forward by trade, but I feel like, and I'm only saying this because just to get player profile. But I hear what I'm saying. It's either or. He's the
But
better
he's not.
Bruno.
He's never
And he's
touched
the
double
better.
figures in the Prem, so he's definitely not a
Hey,
batsman, bro.
how much man do you reckon can get double figures in bloody Everton, bro?
And Mbeumo was playing for Brentford and he got double figures, and this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He's not.
but Brentford is way more attacking than thing. But I'm gonna be just a slight. I know, and it shows. I'm not arguing with you.
He's not.
I
He's not.
understand what you're
He's
saying.
more of a Cunha type than Mbeumo, bro. Like I think you're giving. Like he doesn't play like Mbeumo at all, in my
You know
opinion.
what? The
More
reason
of a
why I only
combination
say
player. That screams Cunha to me. He's not an out
no,
and out winger. Do you know what I mean? That
100%, but both of them are not out wingers.
and
You know, in that is pretty much like a forward or probably a second striker. He just
yeah,
happens to be.
I know he's moved. I know he's moved now onto the
Yeah,
wing. I know he started his career there. I know that 100%. But I'm saying
yeah.
now his works has been on the wing, right?
No, for sure,
You know what I mean?
for
And
sure. But
I just feel like in terms of Man United being a left winger, I'm just not to go back to Man United, but yeah, I'm not as high as everyone else is on him. But he's definitely
no,
a player that you guys need to look out for. Is you mentioned Dewsbury Hall, you mentioned NJ. Is there any other players that you'd say that Everton?
even brother Barry or Beto, bro. They might not get goals, but they're gonna run and bully, bro. It's gonna be long, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think Pickford, man. Pickford is a solid goalkeeper. I also want to say McNeil's picked up a bit of form. Tarkovsky, like, bro, they might even have Brunt for you back. Solid team, man. But I feel like you got a better squad. We got better individual brilliance that can bring it home. So I'm not too worried about that. But it's gonna be scrappy. 2-1 Chelsea. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I think you missed out Idris Agana Gay as well. He's been a veteran in the Premier League for a long time. I think he gets them ticking. And James Garner, obviously a Carrington product, but
Another top player. Yeah.
yeah, he's been doing his thing this season. I know he plays right back and he does the inverted thing, but he's a bit of a shit house. Do you know what I mean? He's got quality to him as well. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a difficult game. Obviously, I've seen United go there and it was a very difficult game as well where we won 1-0. But yeah, I think Chelsea are going to bounce back in this game. I think this game is an opportunity for them to get some momentum again. It's crazy to consider that they could lose against Newcastle. I just don't see it happening. I think Chelsea will bounce back. I think the form, the fact that Everton are at home is going to play into your hands even better. I think if this was at Stamford Bridge, I'd be more confident in Everton. If I'm honest with you, especially with Chelsea's home record and Everton
Do,
away. So
One thing that
I'm
we didn't
gonna
even.
go with the same result as you, bro. I
Yeah.
think Chelsea will win this 2-1 too.
But the funniest thing is that, yeah, even I wish we didn't touch on is Liam Rosenior's the amount of clean sheets that we had. So we're definitely not gonna keep a clean sheet. It's just how
Yeah.
can we sustain the
I think
pressure? And
it's sorry to not to cut you off. I think it's 18 games, only 3 clean sheets.
disgusting, man.
So you man are walking both teams to score every game, Gara.
No,
Or
1000%.
unless you're not scoring, because I don't know, goals have started to dry up recently in the last 2 games.
Bro, I was like, oh, we'll get 2 or 3, and that definitely has, man. Definitely has. But listen, it's been your boys, Hands and Shells, man. It's been a great episode on Rival Brothers. This one's gonna be dropped obviously early, but no, it's always good to always link up with my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like conversation at the end of the week and start of the football week is always needed, man, just to round up and talk about our teams, man. Shows anything you want to add, man? But it's been a good one.
Not really. Just gotta go through the rest of the Premier League fixtures, innit? Brighton versus Liverpool.
I'll say 2-1 Liverpool.
I'm gonna say 1-1. Fulham versus Burnley.
2-0 Fulham.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Fulham. Leeds versus Brentford.
Leeds. Oh, that's it. Ooh, I'm gonna go 1-1.
Same. Newcastle versus Sunderland.
2-0 Newcastle.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle. Aston Villa West Ham.
2-1 Villa.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. 2 Tottenham and Nottingham Forest.
It's a 1-1. I think it's a 1-1, but I think Tottenham get the 2-1 victory.
I'm gonna go 2-2. And then lastly, it's not the Premier League, the League Cup final.
I can't lie. I couldn't care less, bro. I think the game probably good. It's 1-1. Man City just gotta get the job done by any means necessary, bro. I couldn't give a dash about Arsenal. Yourself?
I think I expect Man City. Surely Pep's got something for me. Do you know what I mean? I think
Shows before we get out here, bro. Do you know how bad you are playing, bro?
I know.
This is it.
But listen,
This
like
isn't-
what? Pep's gonna lose the League Cup, lose the Premier League, go out the Champions League. This ain't the Pep. Pep's surely leaving with something. The Pep I know is leaving for something. He's from round the way. You know what I mean?
You better. Shows you better, bro. Because
listen, I said I don't mind. I've come to the acceptance Arsenal going to win the league, innit? But shit's getting out of hand. They're still in all of these competitions. Something's got to give. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But listen.
the annoying part of those shows is the fact that they've got there. That's the annoying part, bro.
But
so they've got a good chance.
But it's job's not finished.
Job's not done.
Job's not finished, you get me? So listen, they still got a job to finish. Pep could do something. If they win this now, all of a sudden momentum changes. You know how football works, bro.
No,
listen, I want to see Arsenal lose this game personally. They're just too much is going right for them right now. Do you know what I mean? It's the battle of the worst between Man City and Arsenal. But listen, for me, I need Man City to win this game. Get me? But listen, it's been your boys, Motion with Sports, Shows and Hands. Another episode of Rival Brothers, episode 5. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Follow all the social media platforms. And we'll see you lot in the next episode, man. Peace.